Hey guys, it is week 2 of the CrossFit Games Open, and we have a 2-part workout this week. So just like we had one in 2015 with the clean and jerk, now we have a clean. And it's a clean, you can squat clean, power clean, split clean, I don't know who's gonna do that, just no continental clean. But it is 18.2, 18.2A. So 18.2 is in a 12-minute time cap, reps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to 10 of 2 movements. We have a dumbbell front squat and a bar facing burpee over the bar, obviously. In the remainder of the time, you are going to go for a 1 rep max clean. So different from 2015. In 2015, it was 2 separate workouts, and the clean and jerk, you had 6 minutes. This time, there is no sandbagging. Just like Dave Castro said, you cannot sandbag this workout. You have got to earn 6 minutes, if that's how much time you need, to be able to do your clean. This workout, these workouts I should say, they're pretty straightforward. However, there are a couple things you can try that may make it a little bit easier or more comfortable for you. So first thing we're gonna talk about is your dumbbell placement on the shoulder. If you watched the video, which you all should have watched the video, and if you haven't, after you finish watching this video, go and watch the movement standards video from CrossFit.com, games.crossfit.com. You watch Stacy Tovar, and she held the dumbbell up on the shoulder like this. I'm gonna show you. So she was doing her front rack here. Some of you might not be able to get your shoulder this high. Maybe you're a little bit tight through your lat. Maybe this is just actually really uncomfortable. So you can, there's no standard for how you hold your hand on the dumbbell. So we can hold it here. Some people like to put it more behind them. Some people might want to put it in front of them. What I recommend is finding whatever is going to be the most comfortable for you and whatever is going to take more stress off of your forearms. So basically whatever is going to save your grip and save your biceps and your forearms. So this is hang on. This is actually really comfortable. If you're doing a scaled division, the dumbbell luckily is actually a little bit smaller. So as far as how much of the dumbbell needs to be on your body, it's gonna be a lot more comfortable. Depending on the dumbbells that you have at your gym, it could sit differently on your shoulders. So I recommend during your warm-up, as you start warming up the weight, you just kind of figure out what's going to feel the most comfortable for you. Point I'm trying to make is you want to be able to allow your body to hold the weight and don't feel like you're holding it in your arms too much. If you're super fatigued in your upper body from hanging on to the dumbbells out in front of you or holding them in your chest out here, so you're constantly flexing and under fatigue, under stress with the dumbbell, by the time you get to pull the barbell, more than likely it's gonna be really exhausted already through your lats, to your triceps, to your biceps. So whatever you can do with the dumbbell front squat, try and get the weight in a position on your shoulder that your body can really carry the weight and you're not gonna be holding it out in front of you or overusing your arms. One of the standards is that your rep on the dumbbell squat must start with the weights on your shoulders and your hips and your knees extended. So you may perform a muscle clean into your squat, but you must make sure your hips reach full extension and your knees reach full extension while the weight is in contact with your body before you squat down. I know that seems like really simple. We all know like what a good rep is, right, for a front squat. Hips below parallel, reach full extension. Where you may need to just pay attention or slow things down a bit is just the first rep of every set. Because sometimes, especially if the weight may not be very heavy for you, or you're just trying to move really, really fast, you may not get your hips open all the way, right? You may jump right into a squat clean, but never actually get your hips open before you hit that front squat. At that point, you could possibly get a no rep. So I recommend just slowing down your first rep every set, just to make sure you're not doing extra work. We don't want no reps because it just means you have to do more work, right? Next, we're gonna talk about the burpee. something we are all very familiar with. But new for me this year, because I did not compete in the CrossFit Open last year, and maybe new for a lot of you, is some of the standards. So if you are doing the scaled division, you may, once again, before I say this, go and read the standards at games.crossfit.com and watch the video. Okay, you may step over the bar. You can step down, step up on your burpee. If you are in the RX division, like me, you can not do that. So now you're looking at when I jump down to the bottom portion of my burpee, you must jump back with both your feet and you must jump in with both your feet to stand up. Then you have to take a 2-foot takeoff and a 2-foot landing on your jump over the bar. So just think about it. Both legs need to move together throughout the entire movement. With that, depending on the person, your hips are definitely going to get fatigued. I recommend when you are jumping out of the burpee to try and be really snappy. When you jump down and you're on your chest, really think about driving your hips to the ceiling and pushing with your hands, driving your hips to the ceiling and driving your legs into your arms when you jump your feet in. What you don't want to do is sort of crawl up. As much as you possibly can, try and use your hips to your advantage and still be explosive through that movement and create some power. Moving into your clean, I recommend that you already have your bar set at a weight that is a moderate weight, maybe on the lighter side, something that can definitely be a warm-up weight, something that is, you know you can hit. It's really just to get 1 rep at a moderate load so you can feel what that feels like to be pulling from the ground and have that resistance and have to pull yourself under the bar. But something you definitely can make. You're going to be more than warm to start cleaning. So what you need is a confidence booster. Just for me, it's a movement pattern. It's getting your body into the movement pattern, and so now you can really start loading weight to the bar and making moves. So I recommend, again, load the bar to something that you know you can hit. It's comfortable, a warm-up weight, and then and you can immediately do it. It needs to be a weight that as soon as you finish the round of 10, you don't need to take a big long break. You really can hit 1 rep, get 1 rep, and then load your bar, make a big jump. And then from there, have fun. From there, whatever amount of time you have left for this workout, enjoy it. This is the stuff, if you ask me, that is the most fun, lifting heavy weight. I recommend for a warm-up, you get warm, get your body temperature up, so get on a rower, open up your hips, warm up your knees, warm up your ankles. We are doing a lot of below parallel, and then warm up the barbell. So here are some warm-ups that I recommend for you that I will be doing when I do 18.2, 18.2A.